Hey, my dear friends, welcome back to the Penguin Reset. Today, we are going to talk about something that most people misunderstand: discipline. Not harsh discipline, not punishment, not extreme routines, but self discipline. And more importantly, why self discipline is actually self respect. Let me ask you something honestly. How often do you break promises to yourself? You say you'll wake up early, you don't. You say you'll start working out, you delay it. You say you'll reduce scrolling, you don't. And each time you don't follow through, something small happens inside you. Your self trust weakens. We often think discipline is about productivity, but it's isn't. It's about integrity. When your words and your actions align, you feel strong. When they don't, you feel scattered. Self discipline is not about controlling your life, it's about honoring your commitments, especially the quiet ones, the ones no one else sees. Many people avoid discipline because they associate it with restriction. They think it means less freedom, but the truth is the opposite. Lack of discipline creates chaos, discipline creates freedom. Think about it. When you manage your time well, you feel calm. When you ignore responsibilities, you feel anxious. When you eat intentionally, you feel energized. When you act impulsively, you feel regret. Discipline removes future stress. Let's reframe discipline. Discipline is not forcing yourself, it's choosing your long term peace over short term comfort. Short term comforts feel good for now, long term comfort feels good later, and discipline bridges that gap. Here's something important: you don't lack motivation, you lack structure. Motivation changes daily, structure creates stability. Discipline is not dramatic, it's a small consistency. Waking up when you said you would, stopping when you said you would, starting when you said you would. Tiny promises kept daily build powerful identity. Let's talk about identity. If you repeatedly prove yourself that you don't follow through, you start believing you are unreliable. But if you prove to yourself that you show up even imperfectly, your confidence grows. Confidence is earned internally. Self discipline is also emotional maturity. It's saying, I don't feel like doing this, but I know it matters. That's adulthood. Not doing what feels good, doing what moves you forward. But here's the balance: discipline is not self attack. It's not waking up at 4 a.m. if you sleep at 2 a.m. It's not extreme routines. It's sustainable consistency. Let me say this clearly: you don't need a complete life overall. You need one non negotiable habit. Just one. Maybe it's 10 minutes of movement daily, 30 minutes of focus workout, no phone first hour in the morning, sleeping on time. One habit done daily builds discipline muscles. Discipline builds self respect. Because every time you follow through, you prove you matter. Your goals matter. Your health matter. Your growth matters. Without discipline, you constantly negotiate with yourself. I'll do it tomorrow. Just this once. I deserve a break. And sometimes that's valid. But when it becomes a pattern, it erodes momentum. Discipline reduces decision fatigue. You don't debate every day. You decide once, then you execute. That simplicity creates power. Let's talk about delayed gratification. Most success comes from this: saying no to immediate pleasure for future reward. Scrolling versus reading, sleeping versus workout, complaining versus improving. Small choices compound. You don't need intensity, you need repetition. Repetition shapes identity, identity shapes results. Here's something more powerful: discipline creates emotional stability because your mood no longer controls your actions, your standards do. That is strength. But let's be honest: discipline is uncomfortable, especially in the beginning, because your brain prefers comfort, but discomfort is temporary. Regret lasts longer. Before you go today, sit with this question: What is one promise I keep breaking to myself? And another question I would say is, what small promise can I start keeping daily? Start small, win small, build momentum. You don't need to become extreme, you just need to become consistent. Thank you for being here again. Choosing discipline is choosing self respect. You don't need to prove anything to the world, but you do need to prove something to yourself. If this video helped you even a little, come back tomorrow. We'll build strength now, slowly, steadily, together. I'll see you in the next video.